Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Check It Out, the library talk show that lets you know what's happening at the Bethel Park Public Library. We're your hosts, Elaine Volpe
and Christine McIntosh, and happy holidays to everyone. I just saw a meme on Facebook about saying happy holidays as opposed to Merry Christmas.
Yes.
And happy holidays encompasses, there's, 14 religious holidays between now.
Is there 14? Is that right?
Well, when you take in Jewish holidays and Muslim holidays, and so happy holidays
Happy
encompasses
holidays.
everybody. So don't be offended. They don't know your religious beliefs. So happy holidays. It is December. We don't have a whole lot going on because December is traditionally our slowest month. But we have a few things for adults. We have boosting executive function skills on Wednesday, December 6th at 6:30 in the evening. In our fast-paced world, the ability to manage time, prioritize tasks, stay organized, and regulate impulses is crucial for academic success, and I would say for professional success
Absolutely.
as well. In this presentation, you'll explore with Jessica Lynch, who is a senior executive functioning coach, the importance of executive function skills and learn some practical strategies for students and parents to foster their development. I know my mom had a stroke some years ago.
I didn't know your mom ever had a stroke.
Yeah, my mom had a stroke. It was not major. She was
Okay.
back to work in a week, but that was one thing they said, that her executive functioning skills, like she shouldn't make big life decisions. Like don't turn around and sell the house. And, so interesting.
That
So
is
come on
interesting.
out on Wednesday, December 6th at 6:30 for executive skills presentation. And then we have Foster Parents Change Lives on Wednesday, December 13th at 6:30 p.m. So you can learn how you can make a difference in the life of a child, information about foster care, adoption, and other ways to support children and families will be presented. And this is presented by Jackie Pleska of Adoption Connections, PA. And then we have our annual holiday tea, which I love.
So much fun.
Yes, and Michelle and Ellen really do all the work now. I'm just there as the
We do what,
MC.
3 or 4 a year? Because we do the
We
haunted
do Haunted Hat. We do
the
the.
holiday. Don't we do one in the
We
spring?
did do Easter. We did Easter bonnet
Oh,
tea
that's
last
right.
year. So it's always a fun time. So that's Friday, December 15th at 11 o'clock. You'll enjoy holiday music and maybe a game or two while tea is served with finger sandwiches and sweets in a very festive atmosphere. We usually have a small singing group come, and I believe that they are coming.
Nice.
It's like four singers and a keyboard player.
Oh, I love it.
So we the donation we ask for is $10, and that simply covers the cost of the food. But we have a really great time. We always have little prizes that we give out for games. We did trivia at the Halloween one, superstitions, and
Okay.
and then also we did a prize for the best decorated hat. So we do ask that you register, of course, because we have to put in our catering order. And speaking of holidays, I curated a list of newly released holiday fiction. So check this out.
There's so much joy to the holiday season. And of course, you must add newly published holiday books to the mix. This list has something for everyone and every type of reader. Bright Light's Big Christmas is a novella, so a shorter story at about 285 pages, and it features love of neighbors and second chance romance during the holiday season. 3 Holidays and a Wedding is a multicultural and multi-faith story featuring a massive snowstorm, severe airplane turbulence that forces an emergency landing, and snowbound characters that form unlikely friendships, budding romances, and more. The Wishing Bridge is a heartwarming story about a woman who returns home with one goal in mind, to close a business deal. But everything changes when she once again starts to feel the magic of Christmas and family. A December to Remember follows 3 estranged half-sisters who are reunited after their father passes away. In order to receive their inheritance, they need to go through a series of tasks to wrap up his estate. While it sounds heavy, the story is heartwarming and full of holiday cheer. Wreck the Halls is perfect for those who love spicy romances that feature a dash of escapism. The story follows the adult children of two former rock stars who team up to convince their estranged mothers to play a Christmas Eve concert. This holiday light story is full of banter and plenty of steam. Midnight at the Christmas Bookshop by Jenny Colgan. As the bookshop's manager is trying to save the shop from financial ruin, an American production company wants to film a Christmas movie at the bookshop, and an old flame comes back to town, which changes everything. The Christmas Cafe is a debut novel of Eliza Evans, and it is very charming. It features a small town, a clumsy but earnest baker trying to save a cafe, and plenty of holiday treats, and of course, a romance or two. In Love, Holly, a young woman tries to heal a rift in her elderly pen pal's family in time for Christmas and finds romance with her pen pal's estranged grandson. For fans of magical realism set during the holiday season, be sure to check out One Christmas Morning. This debut novel is about a woman's self-discovery, the strength found in friendship, and the promise of second chances. So think Groundhog Day, but reliving Christmas Day over and over until you get it right. And finally, the Christmas Orphans Club that follows a group of friends who have formed a found family to celebrate the holidays every year. But when one friend announces a move across the country, the whole dynamic changes. This book focuses on the pains of coming into young adulthood, modern love, and of course, features plenty of holiday vibes. So come on in and check out one today.
So these books, to me, have a Hallmarky feel to them, which I really like. I've already started watching Hallmark movies.
Yeah, I've only watched one so far.
I've watched 3.
But I'm ready. I'm getting into the.
I just like
the
them. You
mood.
can have them on, and you kind of know what's going to happen.
You
It
do.
always
They're
has
very
a happy
predictable.
ending. So it's funny. I enjoy them.
I do
enjoy
too.
them.
So I'll have to check out one of these books
Yes,
maybe.
indeed. That's all I have.
Okay, let's talk about what's going on over in the children's department. I'm going to start with family programs first. Second Saturday of each month is Crafty Saturdays. So on Saturday, December 9th, you can stop by the library for a quick story and related craft. And in December, it is this beautiful snowflake ornament.
I like that.
Just pony beads, pipe cleaner, and ribbon.
Nice.
Simple but adorable. And then on Thursday, December 14th, that's what I have going on Thursday, December 14th. Why did that date sound so familiar? We have 5-minute bedtime stories and a pajama drive. So you can come join me at the library. Feel free to wear your pajamas and favorite pair of slippers. We're going to read some favorite bedtime stories, but it's also acting as a pajama drive. We're collecting pairs of pajamas to donate to Jeremiah's Place, whose mission is to protect children and strengthen families by providing a safe haven of respite, health, renewal, and support whenever they're experiencing a difficult time. Mm-hmm. So they are in most need of sizes newborn to 7-8. So please consider bringing a pair of PJs with you so that we can donate to that wonderful charity. PBS Welcome to the Neighborhood Book Club is starting in December. It's going to be once a month for the entire family. Dive in and celebrate stories about communities and families that are alike and different from yours, and say, welcome to the neighborhood, in the spirit of Mr. Rogers.
I love that idea.
So Miss Sarah's doing that one, which is very fitting because she's a huge Mr. Rogers fan.
Mm-hmm.
Then right around the corner is our annual Winter Reading Club. It runs the month of January, but we start to get ready for it in December. So if you stop by this month, you're going to see some prizes on display. You can start reading your books now, but you can't report until January. And, there's always a theme. Sometimes it's like reading is magic, and we'll do a magic show at the end of January. Last year it was, I think, Read with the Stars. Mm-hmm. And we had the Starry Messenger come, who did a really neat performance about constellations in the night sky. This year, it's Make Some Noise for reading, and at the end of January, we're going to have Matt Price come and lead a drum circle. And I'm so excited about this because I think it's just such a neat way to bring the community together. When I say community, it's really like all ages, right? When I saw one live in Asheville, North Carolina for the first time, I was just amazed because there was like babies, toddlers, like dancing around. Sometimes beating on the drum, but just dancing. And then there was like grandmas and grandpas playing. So it was just a very cool all ages event. I think it's probably best when it's held outdoors, but obviously I was just excited to do it. So we're going to do it in January, and we'll be in the library, of course, either in our program room or across the hall. But we'll make it work. So you don't have to bring anything except your enthusiasm. He will provide all the drums and percussion instruments, and we're just going to have like a great big jam session together, and I'm really excited about that.
That's wonderful.
So just know that that's right around the corner. You can sign up for Make Some Noise. Very simple tracking. We'll just give you a bookmark when you sign up, and for every 15 minutes that you read, you color in a drum, and then once that bookmark is colored in, that will act as your ticket to some of those raffle baskets that I just told you about. Okay, and again, they will be on display in just a few weeks. Our story times are starting back up, so just a quick reminder that we have Toddler Tuesdays on Tuesdays at 10 and 11, Mother Goose on the Loose Wednesdays at 10 and 11, Baby Jam Thursdays at 10 and 11, and Preschool Power on Fridays at 10 or 11 o'clock. No registration necessary for any of those. They are, of course, with a caregiver. On Monday, December 11th, for the preschool crowd, we're having a holiday dance party. This is going to be a lot of fun, too, and it's hosted by Dance Workshop, who has a place, their studio is over in Casti Village. They've come before, and it's been a great time, so come check them out. Just, celebrating the magic of the holidays with some holiday music and dancing.
That'll be fun.
And I'm sure parents, that too was with caregiver, and I'm sure parents are highly encouraged to participate as well. And then for our elementary friends, we have Math Lab running. This is for elementary kids and teens. I like to mention it every time on the show because I think it's such a great thing that we offer. It is free tutoring done by Miss Megan. She is, what do I want to say? Math is her forte, where it is not my forte.
Not mine either.
She feels comfortable tutoring students in Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2, really all the way up. So anyone in grades 5th, 6th, or on up can take advantage of Math Lab. So if you do need some extra help, now's the time to get it. Don't delay any longer. You're only midway through the year, right? You have a lot of time to bring those grades up. Those appointments are made by individual, like you want to call. We don't have that set up online. So just give us a call and we'll set you up with a time to meet with Miss Megan. We're going to do another What's Cooking on Tuesday, December 12th. We had a lot of fun last week making pumpkin pie. Mm-hmm. All of the kids rated the pie quite high. Like there was a couple kids who loved it and they gave it an 11. Wow. Somebody gave it a 100. The lowest one was a 5, which means okay, so it was decent. But unfortunately, we saw a lot of pie in the garbage. So I don't know if maybe I just made the slices too big.
Well,
maybe they were full. It was probably like a slice of pie that I would want to serve myself, right? Maybe not a kid portion.
A kid portion.
So not that it was like, we didn't waste the whole, but there was just like a lot of pie that I was like, well, maybe they didn't like it. But when I sent the survey, everybody loved the pie. So I don't know. What do you think of pumpkin pie?
I don't like the consistency. I love pumpkin roll, pumpkin cookies, pumpkin.
Yeah. Pumpkin pie definitely has a different kind of
I don't like
texture.
The consistency. I want pumpkin cheesecake. Make me a pumpkin cheesecake. I will eat it. But
so for dessert this week on Thanksgiving, what will you have? Pecan pie, apple pie?
There'll probably be apple pie. I always make that strawberry pretzel dessert. My in-laws love that, so that's what I bring to every family meal.
That's great.
So I don't know what else. What else there'll be.
Yeah.
But definitely apple pie. There'll be pumpkin pie, and the strawberry pretzel dessert.
I would go for the strawberry pretzel dessert.
Yeah,
that sounds delicious.
It.
That kind of tied in with the holiday. I don't think I'm going to do anything holiday related in December. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But there's so many great picture books. More and more are being published that are not only about food and the background of the food, right? The ethnicity or whatever the culture the food came from, but ones that also have the recipe.
I love a recipe
in the back, or author notes about what the recipe meant to them growing up, and I love that. So there's a new one up there right now on breads, all just different kinds of breads. So I don't know, it'll be a surprise, but we have that coming up. Cooking classes for anyone kindergarten through 4th grade. And again, that's Tuesday, December 12th. That one will fill up quickly, so you'll want to hop on December 1st, which is the first day to register. Open Art Studio is usually held the first Wednesday of the month. Due to a scheduling conflict, it's actually the second Wednesday this time. So on Wednesday, December 13th, anyone in 1st through 4th grade can sign up and just come on in and tap into your creative abilities. We give you all the supplies that you could possibly think of, and you just get to come and create for an hour. So some really cool things have been made. I always love, Miss Dawn's good about taking pictures of their work, and I always look forward to seeing what was made in that month's studio. Percy Jackson is coming up on Tuesday, December 19th. This is, I'm mentioning it now because it's for 6th grade, but it's also advertised in our team flyer, so it's for 6th graders and up. If you're ready for the new Percy Jackson series to drop, did you know it's coming out?
I did not.
Yep. So if you are ready for that and you want to kind of gear up for that, you can come celebrate like a true half-blood with Lightning Thief book trivia, crafts, and blue food. How about that?
Blue food.
Yeah, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
And then just for our teens, again, Math Lab is for you guys too. Percy Jackson is for you guys. I thought we had one more thing in December. Maybe not. Couple things coming up in January in our Dungeons and Dragons. We'll keep going throughout the new year. Our newly formed crochet club will keep going throughout the new year. We have DIY Weird Barbie coming up in January. I'll mention it again on January show, but that's going to be a lot of fun. Please don't forget about the team book boxes that you can sign up for at any time. There's a Google form on our website. We will tailor make a box for you. We can give you a surprise, or you can tell us what genre you typically like to read, and we'll pull those kinds of books for you. But it's always neat because we put a fun surprise or snack in there too. So it's just a fun and convenient way to get your monthly reads. So that is ongoing, and more information can be found in the Teen Lounge. Stop in and see us in person, or check out our website. And I think that's it. I just also want to mention this isn't until March, and we won't start collecting until February, but kids and teens should start working on their artwork, because we will start collecting artwork for our annual spring gala in February. So start creating this month and in January, and then we'll start advertising for collection in February. This is another one of my favorite events.
I do love
We
this.
are bringing back the in-person component this year, so the artwork will stay up all month long. We kind of turn our department into like an art gallery. So we'd like to keep it up for a good length of time. So it'll be up all month, but then we will have one night where people can buy tickets and kind of drop in for some light refreshments and some music, and just to see the artwork, you know, I don't know, maybe like on a more personal, because a lot of times the artists will come that night.
Yes.
And so you'll interact with the artists too. And I don't know, it's just a great event. So we have that coming up as well.
And maybe some of the pieces from the newly formed crochet club could be.
You're right, because that is a
submitted.
form of art.
Yep, fiber
yes,
arts.
that is a great idea.
Yes.
Absolutely. And then just another thing that I should mention for any 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th graders out there, the Children's Choice Awards book list was just released last week. There are 8 fantastic titles on the list. So if you are interested, we ask you to read 4 out of the 8 and then cast your vote for your favorite one. The winner will be announced in April. And if you do that, besides just getting to read 8 fantastic books, and they really are great titles this year, besides just the joy of reading, if you read 4 out of the 8, your name will be entered to win a $50 Amazon gift card.
Wonderful.
So that's a pretty cool incentive. So that list has been released. You can pick up a bookmark in the children's department. Those 2 are also available on our website. You can print those off. And yeah, maybe we have time. I'll actually show a book trailer from one of the titles. How does
That
that sound?
would be great.
We'll leave you with the book trailer. But before we do that, I know you have a few
I have a few
library
announcements.
announcements.
I just want to make sure that everybody knows that the library will be closed on December 24th and 25th for the Christmas holidays, and that will open at noon on the 26th. And then the following week, the library is closed on the 31st and the 1st for the New Year's holiday. And again, we will open at noon on January 2nd. So, and don't forget, Sunday hours have changed,
12 to 4.
12 to 4. So just remember, if in
People are
doubt-
starting to get used to it now,
Yeah.
I feel like. We just have to keep reminding them.
Yeah.
So Thanks for joining us, everybody. As always, if you have any questions about any of the things that we talked about on today's show, you know what to do. Go ahead and give us a call,
Visit our website.
or better yet, stop in and see us in person. Take care, everybody, and happy holidays.